All right, I'm Brian,
I'm Debbie.
and we are the Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiasts. We're going to talk about the week in review and what's to come. But before we do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe to the station so we can start giving some stuff away, and leave a comment below.
And tell your friends.
And tell your friends. Share, right? Sharing is key. You share, I'll share. That's how we're going to roll here. All right. So let's find out what happened the first week of March. Okay, so it was Monday the 4th, and I am teaching. This is what I do while I'm teaching. I look at my phone, and I get a call from a manager. Now, I've only talked to this manager twice, but we've had a good rapport. He asked for my text number, and we've been texting back and forth. I've been trying to get him some bottles unsuccessfully. He tells me that another store, Colonial, has JD10 and Hancock's President's Reserve on the shelves. So, after I got done yelling at the kids, get off your phone! I'm reading my text, and I text my wife, this one here, the Pierogi Queen, to go to Colonial. And
No, you just told me. Oh, someone told me. I go, do you want me to go?
I can't be bossy. So she went.
You can't be bossy since when? So, as bad as I was working in the basement, stopped what I was doing, took off. Mind you, this is like 10 o'clock in the morning. Or was it later? I'm not sure.
I don't know what time it was. So, continue.
So I get there, and I see the one. I didn't see the JD. I saw the other one. Parker's?
The Hancock.
And then I asked the guy, because I thought maybe they had it behind the counter, do you have any more JD10 floating around? And he goes, and it was right on the shelf. And it had a partner, too, so I left 2 of them.
So
good prices.
Yeah, the Hancock's cost $50, and the JD was $90. So I get home. This is my old Hancock's right here. I get home and I pour this again because Nick was like, "Ooh, I had a pour of it," and everyone had gotten a bottle of Hancock's. I already had one, and I bought a second one. So I go back to it and I try it, and I'm like, I'm not loving it. I'm good with having one on the shelf, right?
So after I ran there like a crazy lady.
So I go to work. This one lady, her husband's a rye drinker. I said, I got this bottle. By the way, I am not a flipper. I do not want you to get the wrong impression. I've got to put it back a little so they can see. So I tell her I got this bottle. Research it. I'm upfront about it. I said I got the one. I purchased one for $50. I purchased one for $100. You let me know. Research it. What do you want? And she's like 75. I go, I'm okay with 70. So I'm not trying to rip anyone off, okay? And I'm not buying them for the purpose of flipping. I don't want people to think that. So she bought it. I don't know if she opened it yet. And the next day, her husband's a rye drinker. I brought her in a little sample of the standard Michter's rye, which he has. So it's the next day.
Next day.
And I'm at lunch.
Thank God I'm retired.
It's like 10 o'clock, maybe a little before. And I get a text from, again, the same store owner. None of my friends text me, mind you, right? We have our own different alliances, And then, I said, Deb, they got some bundles.
LQ bundles.
Did I tell you to go, or did you go on your own free will?
On my own.
Okay. And she
goes,
goes,
No. I asked her, should I go? Go.
Now, I am not a fan of the bundle pack, and I will post a picture of what they had left, right? Some of the things they had were the Handy, Sazerac, and this other bottle for $300, which was a good deal. If I didn't have the Handy already, I might have said grab that, but I'm not going to grab a
We
back.
paid a lot more for the handy than we got at a different lottery.
Yeah, we did.
Sucker.
But I'm not grabbing a backup if I can get something new that I want, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's like a lull in our communication. I'm waiting to see if she gets to the store. Eventually, I text my friend Joey K, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm already there." And in my mind, I'm thinking, "You son of a bitch! How come you didn't tell me?" He's like, "Quentin told me," and then I'm like, "You son of a bitch! How come he didn't tell me?" Everyone keeps things under wraps, you know.
But in all fairness, we weren't going to tell them till I was at the store.
I got to get mine first, man. You know. So she gets there, and what did you get?
I didn't know what to do. I know he wanted Blanton straight from the barrel. They had it, and it was a good price, but it was bundled with this barrel gold. Now, I had never heard of it before. So the manager guys tell me it's allocated. You're never going to see it on the shelf. It's awesome. And it was expensive. But I said I'm going to make an executive decision, and I bought them. They were only the 2 in the bundle.
Yeah. So, the Blanton's Gold is...
That's not gold.
Oh, the Blanton's Straight from the Barrel is a Warehouse H, and it's 123 proof. Rick number 41. Haven't opened it yet, but I will because I got a feeling I'm going to love it. And this and that was $175. This was the killer.
Yeah.
Be gentle, Brian. Don't throw the box around. That's the Barrel Gold.
Yeah, all the stags were gone when I got there, but we had one. We were looking for William LaRue. That was gone. They had, what did they have left? Handies, old fits they had.
We got one.
Yeah. What they had left, we had. This we didn't have.
So I'm not disappointed. That was $375. The MSRP is $550. I'm not gonna. I'm not disappointed in that, right? It's better than they had a Pappy 15 bundle that was gone already, and they bundled it with 5 other bottles that I didn't care about for $750. So I don't want to buy just a bunch of trash. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying trash, but stuff I don't want just to purchase that bottle. So we got these. And I'm happy.
2 we never had before.
Yeah. On Thursday, I went to the Blanton's dinner, and Neat had a store pick, a barrel pick, and went with Nick, Katie, Quentin, and Alyssa. She had something to go to, so we went and we tried their pick, and I'm hemming and hawing because I need another Blanton's like I need a hole in the head. We have all the letters. We have 1 done, 1 opened, and 6
waiting.
Yeah.
We just want to get the Steve.
So I don't need it, right? But I tasted it. I'm like, oh,
what proof is it?
Cool to be a store pick. It's 93. They're all 93. Cool to get the store pick with a sticker on it, right?
Yeah, and you liked it, though.
And it was delicious, right? So if it tasted like trash, then I wouldn't have got it.
But he was a little disappointed in the dinner. It was basically a dinner, and they didn't hype the Blantons or talk about it or anything. Not like other bourbon dinners we had been to.
Yeah, there was no presentation. It was like, here's the food. Here, if you want to buy it, buy it. That was kind of weak in that aspect. So the next day, since this is a letter A, and I have a letter A, luckily, that isn't opened, because if it was opened, then I would have been stuck with it. I go to work, and the sale's not final yet, but tomorrow. I'm like, I have a Blanton's for sale. This one lady, she's always complaining that I, tell her about the bottles I get after the fact, and I don't include her in anything. So I'm like, I have a Blanton's. You look it up. You tell me how much you want, right? She's like, I don't know. She's going back and forth. I go, the one I purchased last night was 100. I've gotten them as low as 64. They're usually going in the 90s now. My first one I bought for 120. You let me know what you want to buy it for. And she's like, I can do 100. I'm like, okay. So I'm going to sell her that tomorrow. I'm going to throw in a little sample of Penelope Valencia. And it takes the sting out of buying another blends, right? It was pretty much a wash. I'm pretty much trading a regular for a store pick or a barrel pick. Okay, so what's coming up? We have
March 20th.
Is
Key lottery.
Key liquor, and we have another one coming up.
Supposedly,
but it's top secret. Can't tell you. Okay, it's top secret. Can't tell you because my buddies listen to it. But what bottles are we looking for? This is what I'm looking for. I wrote them down, and I will buy just random things, but I'm trying to cut back on spending. Cut back on spending.
Cut back on spending.
Yeah, because we have a lottery coming up.
We got money back in taxes.
Okay. Yeah. The Penelopes, the Tokai, and the new Rio looking for. Maybe some Hard Truth products. I mean, it's not a must-have, but, you know, it would be interesting. If I stumble across the Heaven Hill 18, that would be awesome. I have no idea how much that's going to be. Oh, this one had been released, but it hasn't hit the area. Not that I've seen it. Wheel Horse Cigar Blend. That's like a $40 or $50 bottle, so, you know.
Okay.
We can sneak that one in there.
And I'm still looking for the William LaRue.
Yeah, we're looking.
Oh, and Weller single barrel. I want to complete that.
Yeah, you know, those aren't gonna. Those are lotteries.
Yeah,
yeah. Those are lotteries. I'm talking stuff I can find in the store. Yeah. Those will be if we get them in the lottery. We'll see how it goes. We can only hope.
Oh. Maybe a rolling.
And Deb just reminded me. I edited it out. This week, sometime, I will be getting a special bottle, unless, of course, things fall apart. And then when I get that, we'll be like, look what I got, right? I don't want to throw it out in the universe and curse myself, yeah. All right, so that was our expensive week. Mm-hmm. That and a $400 tire and
$15,000 basement.
Yeah. This is peanuts.
That's what we're going to be eating. Peanuts.
Yeah, we haven't gone out to dinner in a while. Yeah. Okay. No one's going to feel sorry for us. No.
Went to dinner Thursday.
Yeah. All right. Cheers.